Alright, what I'm going to do for my next step, since I have the materials to do it, is get this belt guard to fit. The stands are too short and they don't sell any long enough for this long of a snout. What they do sell is a piece that clamps onto the snout and then goes where these stands are, right here. It would bolt on there and then clamp on there, but I don't have enough material to do that, and I was trying to save a little bit of money. So what I do have is some solid round stock, aluminum round stock. I'm going to make 5-inch long stands instead of these 3-inch long stands. I won't be able to put this hex in them, but what I am going to do, I'm going to machine a groove in it so I can put like a 1/2-inch wrench on it. Looks like it'll fit. So I'm going to drill and tap these things, try and figure out a way to make the process go quicker, kind of do like an assembly line deal. So I'm going to start in on these and see what we can get going. Alright, I got my 5 stands cut out. Next step I need to do is to chuck them up in the mill and make sure they're all true 5 inches. So each one will get cut on each end and we'll true them up to 5 inches exactly. Got all my pieces machined out to 5 inches. Ended up making a little stop over here. This is the piece would just butt up against that, and then I had the mill set to where it needed to be and just whacked them all 5 in a row. So they're all the same height. Now it's time to start tapping, drilling and tapping. Alright, I got one of these stands done. Got it tapped 3/8 on one side, 5/16 on the other. And I cut a groove in it there so that my 1/2-inch wrench can go in it. It's hard to do with one hand. So that my 1/2-inch wrench can go in it, like so, and I can hold it when I tighten everything down. So 4 more slots to cut. I got all the holes drilled and tapped already, so just got to make my slots and I'm done. Alright guys, there it is. Got my stands all done. I have to bolt it on the actual blower first, but as you can see there, my mock-up almost dead center. Stands are good and long, and I'll polish them up later. Got all my cutouts for the wrench put in there. So I'm going to polish it and she'll be done. Also, FYI guys, I just realized a minute ago, I can't count. I saw another one laying over there. Like, why do I have an extra one? Because I thought that another one went on that very end. But I obviously miscounted, made an extra one for no reason. But at any rate, it is done. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this short update. I'm trying to reach my goal of doing a video a week on this thing until I get it built. I will take this thing all apart, polish everything all back out before it goes together for the final time, but it looks pretty good. I could have bought a clamp-on assembly, like I mentioned earlier, that would go on this RCD belt guard, but it was like 160 bucks, and then instead I just went down to metal by the foot, bought some solid bar stock, aluminum bar stock, and drilled and tapped it out, and it works great. If you had a major explosion, I think these pieces would bend, but it'll be all right for what I'm doing. Thanks for those of you who put the input out on my page for voting for the Nova. I am looking hot and heavy for 63 to 67 Nova 2-door hardtop. So if you guys have anything or know of anybody, I'm looking all over the country from California to Maine. It's got to be a rust-free car. That is my #1 caveat. It has to be rust-free. I hate dealing with rust. Doesn't have to have an engine, doesn't have to run, doesn't have to have a transmission. Has to roll though. If it ran and drove, that'd be fine. I could always fly up and drive it back if it's roadworthy enough. I'm looking hot and heavy for 63 to 67 2-door hardtop. But anyways, next week I hope to start in on the blower plate for the intake. I honestly thought I would have had my piece of aluminum by now. I ordered it like last Thursday and it hasn't showed up yet, so that kind of worries me. Also, I'm waiting for a drill bit for the injectors on these. They're on back order, so I can't do my injectors in the top. And I'm also waiting on my burst panel, so if this doesn't show up, I might not meet my 1-week guidelines that I'd like to do on this thing, but I'm sure I'll figure something out to put up. We'll see what happens. But anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, please like and subscribe.